conclusions. It's asking for you to read the section on conclusions and then to write new conclusions, just as you wrote a new introduction or so for your earlier essays. In this one, it asks you to look at new kinds of conclusions. Including paragraph is your chance to remind the reader of your thesis and bring the paper to a natural and graceful end. That's straight out of your textbook, by the way. One of the new methods of conclusion that it suggests is to include some questions or a series of questions similar to the question introduction. You can do that in the conclusion too. Here's the example down here. What then will happen in the 21st century when most of the population will be over 60 years old? Question. Now, in your conclusion, you may provide an answer to your question. Be sure, though, that your question is really related to your thesis. Okay, here's that example. Question, what will happen when we're over 60 years old? Answer, retirement policies could change dramatically with the age 65 testimonial dinner and gold watch postponed for 5 or 10 years. So we all retire at 75 years old. My heavens. Even television would change as the Metamucil generation replaces the Pepsi generation. Glamorous gray-haired models would sell everything from toilet paper to televisions. Take a look at some of the smaller cable channels, and that's exactly what you're going to see now. Okay, new soap operas and situation comedies would reveal the secrets of the sunset years. It will be a different world indeed when the young find themselves outnumbered. Well, the young are virtually outnumbered already. Now, that one also combines the kind of conclusion where you end with a prediction about what it will be like in the future. And those are a good combination for a prediction. You can start with a question, answer the question, and then make a prediction about what the future is going to be like, and it'll make a very strong ending for your essay. And what I'm asking you to do is to take one of your earlier essays and revise the conclusion. Really make it a stand-up big finale conclusion with all the bells and whistles, asking questions, answering the question, making predictions about the future. And then you are going to submit that to me, and I'm also asking you to post your new and revised conclusion on the discussion group. So that's really all there is to it. I suppose the best thing to remember is ourselves in preparing these assignments, not to be afraid. Your instructor is really a friendly and often thought to be even a kindly person, and who wants you to do well on these assignments. He wants you to do a lot of work on them, grant you, but he really wants you to do well. So do your best. Just put in everything you can think of, and we'll sort out the bad stuff later if we have to. But put it all in. Try to be creative, playful, and have a good sense of humor. And you know I'll love it. Okay? Thanks.